So, I haven't finished watching season 4 of Rick and Morty, so I won't really be able to talk about it. I was really trying to just think of any show I've been watching recently. Ideally one I finished so I'm not in this situation again. And I think the best I can think of is a show called Inside Job. I watched this a couple months after it came out. In fact, it was when I had my booster vaccine and I was ill for like a day that I started watching it. It's pretty easy watching, really. No, this show isn't a blatant rip-off of Rick and Morty, at least as far as I can tell. I know it's not really bad like Big Mouth. I might have to make a video on that amazing series. So, Inside Job's a pretty decent show. It's got minions. So basically, Gravity Falls Man and someone on BoJack Horseman had something to do with it. So it's notable if you like those shows. So this show is like, what if conspiracy theories real? Conspiracy theories in real life. That's pretty much it, really. I used to look into some of these, so it's quite nice to be like, haha, I know that. It's also quite funny that they do put spins on already established theories like, oh, how the Earth isn't flat, it's actually hollow. Heh. Right, so let's look at the episodes. Episode 1, Unprecedented. Protag gonna be promoted, but generic person McMahon shares the role, and they all angry, but then happy, yay, happy friends. Also, a robot version of the president. Based. If I read the synopsis before, I'd be bored out my mind, but it was honestly a pretty great episode. Just a great pilot, really. Episode 2, Clone Gunman. This episode has the real person who killed JFK. Remember, this is a conspiracy show, so it wasn't whoever actually did it. So, JFK Killer Man has to kill a bunch of JFK clones. I'm ignoring the slightly boring A plot. Yes, it's only the B plot, because this is more interesting. It was an alright episode, but not amazing, but still decent. Episode 3, Blue Bloods. Reptilian People episode. They go to Reptilian People place, where they do reptilian things, like being reptiles, and of course, controlling the world. Again, pretty good. We also keep ignoring the boring character stuff because it's only really interesting in the context of the show. Episode 4. YouTube wouldn't like this title, but it's basically Deus Ex Machina. I'm gonna have to talk about the character drama, aren't I? Right, Protag want date, build clone of date because it's easier to talk in it. Am I right, fellow millennials? Millennials. It literally says in my script, say it like you're dumb, lol, shouldn't be hard for you to do, ... you poo head, ha. And I just thought it was worth reading that out, because otherwise it would just go to waste. So anyway, so clone makes Protag clone, but like better version of Protag, and then clone Protag goes on date with that real guy from earlier. And then it's getting really complicated. Just watch the episode. Right? I've given up halfway through reading that. We'll ignore that. Episode 5, The Breakfast Club. The group goes to a town that thinks they're still in the 80s. That's about it. It's just like, 80s nostalgia exists, doesn't it? Yeah. Right, episode 6, My Big Flat Earth Wedding. Okay, so Protag mum getting remarried. Protag dad brings flat earthers, revealing he was the original one who started the movement. I think just to be annoying. I don't think he's really got much more of a motivation. Protag basically pushes the flat earthers into the hollow part of the earth. Episode 7, Ghost Protocol. What if Protag dated James Bond and faked her death? Still a pretty good episode. Episode 8, Buzzkill. Protag goes to the moon. There's actually a colony of people on the moon. It's like is Buzz Aldrin her real dad? What if it not the nice person? Watch the episode to find out. I'm not saying anything. Episode 9, Mole Hunt. Conspiracy HQ place, whatever. Their secrets are being stolen and they're like, bruh, who doing it? Episode 10, Inside Reagan, which is like the protagonist's name. Apparently Protag dad changed their memories. Ends like how you'd expect an episode to end, like with the resolution. And then, right, what the show does, it comes along and it's like, oh, you're happy now? Yeah, you like this ending? Lol. And then, right, Gravity Falls Joe is like, top kick, right? And it's like, bruh, that's what I think of this series. This video has basically no structure to it, but, right, counterpoint.